The clock is ticking, not just for the monarchy, but for King Charles himself. In a world where headlines are louder than heartbeats, one question echoes louder than ever. What's stopping a father from picking up the phone to his son? Prince Harry says he wants peace. He's made the move. But now it's King Charles who's frozen in fear. Of the press, of leaks, of losing control. But here's the truth. At this point in his life, what does Charles have to lose by choosing love over legacy? This isn't just about security or scandal. This is about time running out. And it's time the king remembered. Reconciliation isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Let's break it down. Prince Harry has, on multiple occasions, expressed his desire for reconciliation. His voice, often tinged with a mix of sorrow and hope, echoes the sentiments of many who have experienced familial rifts. His words, often raw and heartfelt, lay bare his longing for a truce in this painful, familial war. He has openly shared his struggles, his pain, and his hopes for a future where wounds can be healed and bridges rebuilt. He has spoken of the importance of family, of wanting his children to know their grandfather. He dreams of a time when his children can play freely with their cousins, and when family gatherings are filled with laughter rather than tension. These are not the words of a man content with estrangement. They are the expressions of someone who deeply values the bonds of kinship and is willing to fight for them, despite the challenges and misunderstandings that have arisen. These are the pleas of a son who yearns for the love and acceptance of his father. He seeks not just a superficial reconciliation, but a genuine mending of hearts, a return to the closeness they once shared. He is reaching out, a hand outstretched across the chasm, hoping for someone to take it. His gestures are not just symbolic, they are a testament to his willingness to bridge the gap, to find common ground, and to move forward together. The question remains, will his father grasp it? Will King Charles, amidst his own reflections and considerations, find it in his heart to meet his son halfway? The world watches, hoping for a resolution that brings peace and unity to a family that has been through so much. Behind the palace walls, whispers abound about the reasons for the king's hesitation. There are concerns, of course, about further damage to the monarchy's reputation. Leaks, misinterpretations and public scrutiny are anathema to an institution steeped in tradition and decorum. There are fears that private conversations will become public fodder, that any attempt at reconciliation will be dissected and judged by millions. But are these fears truly insurmountable? It is important to acknowledge the steps Prince Harry has already taken. He has spoken openly about his desire for healing. He has returned to the United Kingdom for significant events, demonstrating his willingness to be present. These actions speak louder than any carefully worded statement. They are not the actions of someone seeking to inflame the situation. They are the actions of someone desperately trying to mend a fractured relationship. While the concerns about leaks and public perception are understandable, they can also be seen as convenient excuses. They allow for the avoidance of difficult conversations, for the perpetuation of the status quo. Fear, while a powerful motivator, can also be paralyzing. It can prevent us from taking the very actions that could lead to resolution and peace. In this case, fear may be preventing a father from reconciling with his son. The power of invitation. King Charles holds immense power, not just as a monarch, but as a father. His influence extends beyond the throne, reaching into the hearts of his family members. He has the power to shape the narrative, to create a safe space for dialogue. In these private moments away from the public eye, he can foster understanding and healing. He can choose to engage in private conversations that are not dictated by fear or the court of public opinion. These moments are where true connections are made, where the walls of formality can be lowered. An invitation extended with genuine love and compassion can be transformative. It's an act that says, I see you, I value you, and I want to understand you. It's a recognition that relationships matter more than appearances, that family transcends the constraints of titles and protocols. In these moments, the true essence of family is revealed, where love and connection take precedence over duty and decorum. The power of invitation is not just about bringing people together physically, but emotionally and spiritually. It's about creating a space where everyone feels valued and heard. Through these invitations, King Charles demonstrates that leadership is not just about ruling, but about nurturing and supporting those around him. It's a reminder that at the heart of every great leader is the ability to connect on a human level. Love conquers fear. Reconciliation is not a sign of weakness, it is a mark of wisdom. It takes courage to confront difficult emotions, to set aside pride and resentment in the pursuit of understanding. Love, in its purest form, seeks to build bridges, not walls. It understands that forgiveness is not about forgetting, it's about choosing to move forward with compassion. Time waits for no one. The urgency of this situation cannot be overstated. Time, that relentless force, marches on, oblivious to our regrets and missed opportunities. Family relationships, like all relationships, are precious and fragile. They deserve to be nurtured and cherished, not left to wither and die. The time for reconciliation is now, before it's truly too late. A plea for compassion. Let us hope that King Charles will find the courage to embrace his son, to choose love over fear. Let us hope that this family, fraught with complexities and pain, can find a path towards healing. The world is watching, yes, but more importantly, a son waits. And in the silence between them, the clock keeps ticking dot. At the end of the day, the choice is no longer Harry's. He has done his part. He's laid his soul bare in books, interviews and actions. The next move is King Charles's to make. And as the UK prepares for VE Day celebrations and yet another grand royal show of unity, one can't help but ask, what is unity without family? This isn't about pageantry, it's about humanity. And for the sake of both legacy and love, it's time for King Charles to answer the call. Outro music, gentle piano fading out. Thanks for tuning in to Meghan and Harry Tales. Be sure to like, subscribe and share this episode. Let's keep the conversation going and hold space for compassion, even in the most complicated of stories. Until next time, I'm Adrian.